He is the noble companion Abu Ubaidah Amir ibn Abdullah ibn al-Jarrah, may Allah be pleased with him, one of the 10 promised paradise. He was one of the people most beloved to the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him. Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, was asked, which of the companions of the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, was most beloved to him? She said, Abu Bakr. It was said, then who? She said, Umar. It was said, then who? She said, Abu Ubaidah ibn al-jarrah. That's reported by At-Tirmidhi and Ibn Majah. The Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, called him the trustee of the people and the Ummah, as he said, every nation has a trustee, and the trustee of this nation is Abu Ubaidah ibn al-jarrah. That's from Bukhari. When the delegation from Najran from Yemen came to the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, they asked him to send with them a trustworthy man to teach them. He said to them, I will send with you a trustworthy man, a truly trustworthy man. Each of the companions wished to be him, but the Prophet chose Abu Ubaidah, saying, Get up, Abu Ubaidah. Abu Ubaidah migrated to Abyssinia and then to Medina. In Medina, the Prophet established a brotherhood between him and Sa'd ibn Mu'adh, may God be pleased with them both. Abu Ubaidah never missed a military campaign undertaken by the Prophet, and he demonstrated great heroism and sacrifice. During the Battle of Badr, Abu Ubaidah saw his father among the ranks of the polytheists, and moved away from him, while his father insisted on killing him. The son found no escape from confronting his father. The two swords met, and the polytheist father was killed by his son, who preferred the love of God and his messenger over the love of his father. Then the verse, You will not find a people who believe in God and the last day having affection for those who oppose God and his messenger, even if they were their fathers or their sons or their brothers or their kindred. Those, he has inscribed within their hearts faith and strengthened them with a spirit from him. And he will admit them to gardens beneath which rivers flow, to abide therein. God is pleased with them, and they are pleased with him. Those are the party of God. Unquestionably, it is the party of God. They are the successful ones. During the Battle of Uhud, he removed the 2 rings that had been inserted into the Prophet's helmet, an iron head covering with 2 pointed ends, due to a blow he had suffered. His 2 front teeth were knocked out, and their removal actually improved his appearance. Abu Ubaidah was highly experienced in the arts of war and the tricks of killing, so the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, appointed him commander of many expeditions. It so happened that the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, sent him as commander of the expedition of Sayf al-Bahr. They numbered 300 men, and their food was scarce. Each of them was given only 1 day to day. Then they headed out to sea and found that the waves had thrown up a huge whale called ambergris. Abu Ubaidah said, It is dead. Then he said, No, we are messengers of the Messenger of Allah, and in the cause of Allah, so eat. So they ate from it for 18 days. Umar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, once said to his companions, Make a wish. One of them responded, I wish this house was full of dirhams, so I could spend them in the cause of Allah. Then, after they each made their wishes, another companion added, I wish this house were filled with gold, so I could spend it in the way of Allah. But Umar replied, But I wish this house were filled with men like Abu Ubaidah ibn al-Jarrah, Mu'adh ibn Jabal, and Hudayfa ibn al-Yaman, so I could learn from them in the obedience of Allah. This is from Bukhari. Umar knew his worth, so he made him one of the 6 he appointed as his successors, from whom he would choose the commander of the faithful after his death. Abu Ubaidah, may Allah be pleased with him, was a pious worshipper, living a life of contentment and asceticism. Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, entered upon him while he was governor of Syria and found nothing in his house but his sword, shield and saddle. Umar said, If you had some provisions or something, but Abu Ubaidah replied, O commander of the faithful, this will suffice us until our afternoon snack. This is reported by Abd al-Razak and Abu Nu'aym. Umar sent him 400 dinars with his slave and told the slave, Take them to Abu Ubaidah ibn al-jarrah, may Allah be pleased with him, then wait in the house for an hour until you see what he does." So the boy took it to him and said to Abu Ubaidah, "The commander of the faithful says to you, use this for some of your needs." Abu Ubaidah said, "May God bless him and have mercy on him." Then he said, "Come girl, take these 7 to so-and-so, these 5 to so-and-so, and these 5 to so-and-so, so that I may deliver them." He used to say, "There is no one who whitens his clothes but defiles his religion. There is no one who honors himself but humiliates himself. Replace old evil deeds with new good deeds." In the year 18 after Hijrah, Umar ibn al-Khattab, may God be pleased with him, sent an army to Jordan under the command of Abu Ubaidah ibn al-jarrah. The army set up camp in Emmaus in Jordan, and the plague broke out there while the army was present. When Umar learned about this, he wrote to Abu Ubaidah saying, "I have a need that I cannot do without you, so hurry to me." When Abu Ubaidah read the letter, he understood that the commander of the faithful wanted to save him from the plague, and he remembered the words of the prophet, "The plague is a martyrdom for every Muslim." So he wrote back to Umar saying, "I know your needs, so release me from your resolve, for I am among the armies of the Muslims and I do not desire myself over them." When Umar read the letter he wept. Someone asked him, "Abu Ubaidah has died?" He replied, "No," as if he had died. The commander of the faithful wrote to him a second time, ordering him to leave Emmaus for the Jabiya region so that the entire army would not be destroyed. Abu Ubaidah led the army as directed, but he fell ill with the plague. He entrusted the leadership of the army to Mu'adh ibn Jabal, and then he passed away, may God be pleased with him, at the age of 58. Mu'adh ibn Jabal led the funeral prayer for him, and he was buried in Baisan in Syria. Abu Ubaidah, may God be pleased with him, narrated 14 hadiths from the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him.